Okay, July 6th, First Chronicles 2:18 through 4:4. Caleb, son of Hezron, had children by Azub, his wife, by Jeruth. Now these were her sons, Jesser, Shobad, and Arden. When Arab died, Caleb took Ephrath as his wife and bore him her, and who bore him her, and her begot Uri, and Uri begot Bezal. Now afterwards, Hezron went in to the daughter of Mechra, the father of Gilead, whom he married when he was 60 years old, and she bore him Segub. Segub begot Jar, who had 23 cities in the land of Gilead. Gersher took Syria. Gersher and Syria took from them the towns of Jerah and Kenneth, in its towns, 60 towns. All these belonged to the sons of Merkah, the father of Gilead. And Hezron died, and Caleb, Ephraim, Hezron's wife, Abijah, bore him Ether, the father of Tilcah. The sons of Jeremiah, the firstborn of Hezron, were Ram, the firstborn of Benah, Oren, Ozem, and Abijah. Jeremiel had another wife whose name was Athra. She was the mother of Onan. The sons of Ram, the firstborns of Jethramel, were Mezah, Jamin, and Erch. The sons of Onan were Shimei and Judah, Jada. The sons of Shimi were Nabab and Isherah. The name of the wife of Isherah was Abigail, who bore him Aban and Molid. The sons of Nabad were Seled and Ephraim. Seled died without children. The son of Ephraim was Ishi. The son of Ishi was Shimon, and Shimon's son was Ali. The sons of Jada, the brother of Shami, were Jether and Jonathan. Jether died without children. The sons of Jonathan were Pelah and Zaza. These were the sons of Jerahmeel. The sons of Session had no sons, only daughters. And Session had an Egyptian servant whose name was Jarah. Session gave his daughter to Jarah, his servant, as wife, and she bore him Attai. Attai begot Nathan, and Nathan begot Zabad. Zabad begot Eliab, and Eliab begot Obed, and Obed begot Jehu, and Jehu begot Ezra. Ezra begot Hezal, and Helza begot Elish. Elish begot Sisma, and Sisma begot Shalom. Shalom begot Jechamiah, and Jechamiah begot Esleshma. The descendants of Caleb, the brother of Jeremiah, were Mesha, his firstborn, whose father was Ziph, and the sons of Mesha, the father of Hebron. The sons of Hebron were Korah, Tepu, Ramah, and Shama. And Shama begot Ramah, and the father of Joachim. And Ramah begot Shahami, and the sons of Shahami were Moan. And Moan was the father of Bezur. Epha, Caleb's concubine, bore Haman, Moza, and Gaza. And Haran begot Gazi. The sons of Jadai were Regem, Jotham, Kisham, Pele, Epha, and Shashaf. Man, I'm butchering these. Malachi, Caleb's concubine, bore Sheber and Timon, and she bore Sheba, the father of Madamai. Shiva begot Medami, and the father of Geba, and the daughter of Caleb was Asham. And these were the descendants of Caleb. The sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephraim, were Shabul, the father of Kiram Jerim, Shalom, the father of Bethlehem, and Hephron, the father of Beth Gader. And Shobal begot Kirath. Jeram had descendants, Herath, and half of the families of Menemoth. The families of Kirjan Jerman were the Ishirites, Putites, Shumanites, and Mishrites. From these came the Zorarites and the Esterlites. The sons of Salam were Bethlehem and the Nephatites, Arath, Beth Joab, half the Mannonites, and Zorites. And the families of the scribes who dwelt in Zezu were Tamarites, and the Shemites, and the Sukkamites. These were the Canaanites who came from Haman, the father of the house of Rechab. Now these were the sons of David who were born to him in Hebron. The firstborn was Amon by Anaham the Jezreelitess, the second Daniel by Abigail the Carmelitess. The third was Absalom the son of Maacah, the daughter of Talamai, king of Gusher. The fourth was Adoniah the son of Haggith. The fifth was Shephatai by Abital. The sixth Ephraim by his wife Elag. These six were born to him in Hebron. There he reigned 7 years and 6 months, and in Jerusalem he reigned 33 years. And these were born to him in Jerusalem: Shema, Shoban, Nathan, and Solomon. Four by Bathsheba, the daughter of Ahimael. And there were Arba, Ishlama, Alamat, Nogat, Negath, Jeva, Eshemelah, Eladah, and Ephelet, nine in all. These were the sons of David, besides the sons of the concubines and Tamar their sister. Solomon's son was Rehoboam. Abijah was his son. Asa was the son of Jehoshaphat, his son. Joram, his son. Asai, his son. Joash, his son. Amaziah, his son. Azariah, his son. Joman, his son. Azai, his son. Hezekiah his son, Manasseh his son, Amon his son, and Josiah his son. The sons of Josiah were Jonathan, the firstborn. The second was Jehoiakim. The third was Zedekiah, and the fourth was Shalom. The sons of Jehoiakim were Jehukai his son, and Zedekiah his son. And the sons of Jehoiakim were Asar, Shealtiel his son, and Malachim, Pedatiah, Shezazar, Jechemiah, Hosea, and Nebadiah. The sons of Pedadiah were Zubarubel and Shifmi. The sons of Zerubbabel were Meshushala, Hanani, Shaluthamus, their sister, and Hashbub, Oral, Besa, and Hadasadiah, and Jusab, Hesed, five in all. The sons of Hezekiah was Pelathi and Jesathiah. The sons of Rebathiah. The sons of Arnon. The sons of Obadiah. The sons of Shechaniah. The sons of Shechaniah were Sheshanai. The sons of Sheshanai were Hatushi, Egal, Barai, Narai, and Shaphat, six in all. The sons of Neri were Eliana, Hezekiah, and Asakaram, three in all. The sons of Elikai were Hadadiah, Elisabib, Pilai, Akabid, Jonathan, Delilah, and Ananiah, seven in all. The sons of Judah were Perez, Hezron, Carmi, Hur, and Shobal. And Reahi, the son of Shobal, begot Jothan, and Jothan begot Alahumai and Lahud. These were the families of the Zorarites. These were the sons of the father of Etam, Jezreel, Ishma, and Ishma. The name of their sister was Hezaponi. The Patel was the father of Gedar, and Ezra was the father of Husha. These were the sons of Hur, the firstborn of Etherah, the father of Bethlehem. Acts 24, 1 through 27. Now, after 5 days, Ananias, the high priest, came down with the elders and a certain orator named Tilius. These gave evidence to the governor against Paul. And when they were called upon, Tyrellus began his accusation, saying, seeing that we enjoy great peace and prosperity is being brought to this nation by your foresight, we accept it always in all places, most notable Felix, with all thankfulness. Nevertheless, do not be tedious to not to be tedious to you any further. I beg you to hear by your courtesy a few words from us. For we have found this man a plague, a creator of dissension among all the Jews throughout the world, and a ringleader of a sect of the Nazarenes. He even tried to profane the temple, and we seized him and wanted to judge him according to our law. But your commander, Lysias, came by and with great violence took him out of our hands, commanding his accusers to come to you. By examining him yourself, you will ascertain all these things which we accuse him. And the Jews also assented, maintaining these things were so. Then Paul, after the governor had nodded for him to speak, answered, insomuch as I know that you have been for many years a judge of this nation, I do the more cheerfully answer for myself, because you ascertain that it is no more than 12 days since I went up to Jerusalem to worship, and they neither found me in the temple disputing with anyone, nor inciting the crowd, either in the synagogue or in the city. Nor can they prove the things of which they now accuse me. But this I confess to you, that according to the way which they call a sect, I worship the God of my fathers, believing all things which are written in the law and in the prophets. And I have hope in God, which they themselves also accept, that there will be a resurrection of the dead, both the just and the unjust. This being so, I myself always strive to have conscience without offense towards man or God. Now, after many years, I came to bring alms and offerings to my nations, in the midst of which some Jews from Asia found me purified in the temple, neither with mob nor with tumult. They ought to have been here before you to object if they had anything against me. Or else let those who are here themselves say they found any wrongdoing in me while I stood before the council. Unless it was for one of these statements which I cried out, standing among them, concerning the resurrection of the dead, I am being judged by you this day. But when Felix heard these things, having more accurate knowledge of the way, he adjourned the proceedings and said, when Lysias, the commander, comes down, I will make a decision on your case. So he commanded the centurion to keep Paul and let him have liberty, and told him not to forbid any of his friends to provide for or visit him. And after some days, when Felix came with his wife Drusilla, who was Jewish, he sent for Paul and heard him concerning the faith in Christ. Now, as he reasoned about righteousness, self control, and judgment to come, Felix was afraid and answered, go away for now, for when I have a convenient time, I will call for you. Meanwhile, he also hoped that money would be given to him by Paul that he might release him. Therefore, he sent for him more often and conversed with him. But after 2 years, Porcius Festus succeeded Felix, and Felix, wanting to do the Jews a favor, left Paul bound. Psalms 4 1 through 8, the chief musician with the stringed instruments, a psalm of David. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. You have relieved me in my distress. Have mercy on me and hear my prayer. How long, O you sons of men, will you turn my glory to shame? How long will you love worthlessness and seek falsehood? Selah. But I know that the Lord has set apart for himself him who is godly. The Lord will hear when I call to him. Be angry and do not sin. Meditate within your heart on your bed and be still. Selah. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in the Lord. There are many who say, who will show us any good? Lord, lift up your light of your countenance upon us. You have put gladness in my heart, more than the season that their grain and wine increase. I will both lie down in peace and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Proverbs 18:16 through 18. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. The price won to plead his cause seems right until his neighbor comes and examines him. Casting lots causes contentions to cease and keeps the mighty apart. See y'all tomorrow.